Oh, what's up, everyone? Thank you so much for being here, for coming on by, and hopefully back to the channel today. Let's go ahead and finish out the album. You're here, I'm here, we are here together to go ahead and hit this ending of Hawkwind's 1974 album, Hall of the Mountain Grill. We're going to hit it off and finish it off with the last two tracks here on the album, which are going to be Goat Willow and Paradox, which is going to be apparently a live track from their Edmonton Sundown show from January 1974. I hope that you guys have enjoyed going through Hawkwind's album with me. This one's been very, very good, especially that first half. I mean, I gotta say, the first side of this album is but let's go ahead and finish it out here, starting off with Goat Willow. I didn't have to do that. Cybernetic clock tower or something. I like the little harpsichord. That's kind of cool. I really like the harpsichord surrounded by all these other sounds. It's kind of a nice little detour. Let's get into our final main course. Bass line. Heard how the bass kickstarted that drum pattern? Oh, they got money. You got the Mellotron back there? Hitting the same vocal line. That's how quick they faded out. Like that's it. They like just ended it right there. Yeah, I was expecting like a little bit more of a fade out, but like instead of a gentle hillside, it's more of a sheer drop off a cliff. All right, can I tell you? I think that Goat Willow and Paradox are both really, really nice tracks to end the album on. So with Goat Willow, I really like the harpsichord sound. It kind of gives me this, I mentioned it during, but like the cyber clock tower kind of vibe with its near classical, like, you know, instrumentation and sounds that kind of flutter about. But at the same time, you have those synthetic soundscapes that surround it. And then it kind of drifts away. It comes and goes. It's very quick, 1 minute or so, and it's out of there. But it's a nice little intermission, if you will, before the final track with Paradox. Paradox, I think, is actually kind of the perfect closer for the album because it really does sum up everything that we've heard from the band thus far. You get the hard guitar riff from the beginning, right? Just hitting it hard. And then eventually off of that, the bass comes in with a really nice groove from Lemmy there. I really enjoyed that. And then, of course, it goes into the movements that we've heard thus far from Hawkwind. But I really like, for example, with the vocal pattern in the verse, how the mellotron underneath kind of syncs up with that vocal pattern. So it's like it's kind of adding a different layer underneath this. I really enjoyed that little aspect there. And as the track went on and progressed, I really like how everyone kind of got more involved. Rather than playing so subtly, they became more involved as the music went on. The guitar, instead of just playing that same riff that we heard in the beginning, it kind of elaborated upon that alongside the rest of the band, especially with the mellotron and the synths and all the atmospheres that pull up around. Like, it really does culminate and grow into something. It truly climaxes, you know? And as I meant, I said it during the track, but I said it like it was getting thicker. And I don't know why this is what it made me think of, but you know, like when you're making, I don't know, you're making some sort of mixture, you're cooking, and I don't know, maybe you start with something kind of liquidy and soupy, and you start adding things in there, and of course it becomes thicker, it's more dense. As the band was adding in more ingredients, and like I said, coming off with a subtle kick and getting into something a little bit more forefront, you could feel that music becoming more dense and a lot heavier, but it was like majestically heavier. You know, it was done with finesse. Hawkwind showed great finesse here on the final track of the album. This was a great listen here. The story that I'm telling you is something that you can do. Ask yourself and try to find the answer. See the signs, they're always there, but you know you never care. You're always looking for another reason. Try to reach. It's not too far. See it as you really are. Ask yourself to try and find the answer. So instead of ignoring things and hoping for an answer, maybe you need to pay a little bit more attention and you can find the answer. Maybe, something like that. Always, it's the same thing. Try it, you just can't win. Circles spinning around. People always bring you down. And then the lyrics just repeating from here. Round and round, round and you go. Down and down, down you go. So the paradox of perhaps wanting to take action and yet the stationary effect of just complete inaction and not doing anything. Maybe. I don't know, but it's a fantastic way to end the album. That I can definitely tell you that. Guys, I would really like to know what you thought of the album as a whole. I will tell you, it's quite strong. It's quite good. This was a really fantastic way to end the album. Like I said in the beginning, I do think that the first side is a little bit stronger than the second, but it's so you can barely even see the difference. It's really, really good. So where to go from here? I know a lot of people are calling for Space Ritual, which is, I think, like a double album, and it's like long. I don't know. Or maybe we'll go to another album. I don't know. It'll be a little bit, but you never know what we'll do from here. But we will do. So thank you all so much for being here, for enjoying the trip with me. Now that the spaceship has landed, you could let me know your thoughts on the album, on the track, in the comments down below. You can follow me over on Twitter, support the channel on Patreon, and otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.